Hello, this is Trog, and welcome back to another episode of How to Skyblock. Today we will be making another mob farm. I'm actually going to replace this one, but this one is going to be an XP farm. So the reasons that we didn't build this first are it's very resource intensive, so it's going to use quite a bit of cobblestone, which we didn't have at the start, but also because it doesn't spawn any spiders. So now that we have a little bit of backlog of, oh gosh, where's my spiders? Yeah, there it is. So now that we have a little bit of backlog of string, we don't need to worry about that, and we can make a spider farm individually later. So to start out making this farm, you want to go up 22 blocks from the bottom of the world here. So these are 1 block, so this will be where they land. We want to go 22 blocks from there. And I am going to make this as a full-on tube so that the mobs don't shoot at us as they're coming down. This will be where the mobs fall. So we're at 2, 3. Before I go any further with this farm, I would like to mention that Ethos Lab made this farm. The link is in the description. It's a classic, but for this tutorial we will be using as few blocks as possible, where with Etho he was not. So you can use half slabs on the top right here, and you want to go out 7 blocks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you want to do that on each corner to make a plus shape. Okay, once you have made the plus shape, make sure that you light it up. This might be a multiple day build, so there will be spawning spaces available to mobs. But now you take full blocks and you want to make a 3x3 spawning pad in each of these corners right here. And now you can put torches on these. Definitely make sure that they don't spawn. These are where the mobs are going to spawn. And we are going to take our half slabs again and go out and around just like this around each of these corners. These half slabs are going to be where the water is. So this is where you'll be placing water later once the farm is done. So now you want to build more 3x3 spawning pads. So you're going to want them here, all in the corners that you can kind of see where this ledge sticks out. Now at this point in the build, all of your spawning platforms, all of your spawning platforms should be done. I went and got an infinite water source right here just in case, and it's time to build the walls similar to this. So I'm going to show you over here what to do to save blocks. So as you can see from this, waterlog slab that, so you want to put it there. As you can see, if you place a water source there, it's going to go all the way over here, and it's not going to interfere with this block. We don't want it to go down there. So because of that, you want to put full blocks here and here, and you can save this 1 block by building it up like that, and then going around like this, building in the corners so you can save that 1 block there. I know the cobblestone is a valuable resource, so it's important to save as much as you can. So now with this one, you need to place cobble here and here, another slab here, and then do something like this to get that block back, and you can place a block here. I usually slab that so that nothing can spawn, but this will save you on quite a few blocks because you don't have to use that edge and go all the way up. Plus, I mean, who am I kidding? It looks really cool to have these blocks out. It'll give it a little bit more texture and make it a little more interesting to look at. So again, on this corner, place blocks here and here, up, and then you can keep going around again. So now all of the spawning platforms are basically done, except you want to put a slab in the middle of each of these so that spiders don't spawn. Alternatively, you can use carpet or something like that. That will make sure that no spiders spawn. So if we place our water down, you'll see that it flows almost all the way to the end, and that is exactly how this farm is set up to be. So we can place all of the water on each of these. Oops, and these corners as well. Remember to right click on this instead of this, because this will waterlog the slab here. So now we've got the water, we've got the spawning platforms, we've got the wall, we just need the roof. So you can fill in the whole roof with half slabs, and that will save you on quite a few blocks, because this roof is one of the most expensive parts of this build in terms of resources. But once this roof is fully covered, mobs will start spawning in it, and they will fall down to your platform, which I have not made yet, so they're just going to fall straight in the void. So now mobs are going to be falling at a very fast rate down there. I've already placed it, but you should place a trapdoor right there, and then make sure that there is less than a 1 wide gap here. So this is a 1 wide gap. We're going to need to place some more slabs down there, and we should be good to go for our farm. And if you did it right, you should be able to punch them 1 hit and get them. Mine's 2 hits, so that means I built it 1 block too short. I needed to go 1 block higher. And that is my fault for doing that. If you followed the tutorial, you should get it so it's only a 1 hit punch. And it's okay if it's not 1 hit. I'm sure you can do something like this. And oh my gosh, did they get feather falling? They did. We got our first armor. So now you have an XP farm where you can wait for mobs to load up here and just kind of keep falling and build up. This is the farm basically done. You'll be able to get armor. You'll be able to get the witch advancement eventually, the witch power, where you have to get glowstone and redstone dust by killing the witch. You can't just pick it up. You have to kill the witch in order to get that. So it is very good. We'll also get some armor. Eventually we will be able to get iron so that we can replace this trapdoor with a piston, because if we flip the trapdoor, say we don't want to XP farm anymore, some mobs will still land on that trapdoor, just like that one. That was perfect timing. That was not staged at all, I promise you. But sometimes they will land on that trapdoor instead of falling through, and if we replace this with, say, a sticky piston or something like that, we will be able to make it so that doesn't happen. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was a fan suggestion, so if you have a suggestion on something you want me to do, then please let me know, and I will try my best to make a tutorial to the best of my knowledge as this map creator. So I hope you enjoyed, I hope you learned something, and I will see you in the next episode.